as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the SHawks of Toronto. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys already secured home field advantage for the playoffs, so not a lot to play for as the AFC will come through here. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Toronto. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. At the 39-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On 1st down, Dowling. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 yards there in the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Up the middle they go. Dowling. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. At the 20-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Downing. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Snowhawks are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Franklin. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Now 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Downing. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Osborne. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw, Osborne. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Well, they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Well, right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll try the left side. It's Franklin. Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Franklin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Franklin. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. With some extra bulk on that line for 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Santos. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Osborne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And less than a yard.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 43.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Osborne. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Osborne. That one too wide and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Osborne.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Osborne. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. The Chargers 36.
Back to throw. Osborne. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Osborne. And it's a short one here. Complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4.
They look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Snowhawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The middle. Downing. Fights through and now a crease.
Still on his feet. He may go.
And touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards.
And the Snowhawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
To try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off.
Look at this, middle of the field.
inside the 20.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 74 yards.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Chargers 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Up the middle they go. Gant looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down. Osborne
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dowling able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Osborne. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll get that complete to Franklin.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Slot man moves right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Complete to number 88. A 6-yard gain.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 3 yards out.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
Up the middle they go. Santos. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
4-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They'll try and sneak it here. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. First down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Santos. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Santos. Touchdown! A great play there. 33 yards.
And the Snowhawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Now the try here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Makes the score
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Osborne. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Snowhawks are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll go. And a loose football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he will find his man on the outside. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Santos.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers 30.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dowling.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 104 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
20-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Toronto, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.